Okay, probably wasn't gonna explode, but we got the Kirkland Sport drink on deck. Fuck, it's leg day already again. Second leg day of the week, and my quads are still thrashed, thoroughly thrashed. I think if I had foam rollered, I have one of those foam rollers that's got like knobs all over it. So if I had done that like twice a day, I'd probably be fine right now to hit like a 80% quad workout. But instead, I only really foam rollered today. Kind of just tried to stretch, but it wasn't. Stretching doesn't work for just complete fucking muscular fiber destruction. So it is what it is. We're gonna have to probably do like a 30 to 40% for quads today. But that's fine because I can pull up and hit hamstrings off the bat. Then we'll hit probably adductors and whatever those fucking, leg opener closers. Both of those. Because I'm not going to hit like fucking 10 sets of those. I'm going to hit like maybe 4. It's been a while since I've done them actually. They used to be in the routine weekly. They're going to come back in weekly. So it is really good to not neglect your adductors. But you really got to start like worrying about hip mobility when you work on those, because it'll start to, if you do it a lot, like your hip, like if it's in the routine regularly, like chest, you need to stretch your shoulders so that your chest doesn't fuck you up. But so I just had to move all my stuff over to my mom's today. Otherwise, I probably would have been at the gym already, house sitting over there. So now instead of Protein Panda, which I will be giving updates actually on Protein Panda, because Protein Panda is not in tip-top shape. If I had to bet, I'd say he's going to be all right, but he's a tricky cat. He's got a lot of stuff going on. We gave him like within the past 2 days, we gave him like a few hundred like units of the like IV fluid. We like pull up his neck skin and give him IV fluid. I don't know if you guys want to be hearing about my cat right now. This is workout talk, but I'm driving from my mom's to my dad's and then the gym because I forgot my headphones over there. So if you want to listen to my cat story, then you can stick around. If not, I don't give a shit, to be honest. But yeah, so he's like, he was tired. He was basically missing for half a day, and then we found him, and he was like real sick. So we gave him some medication. We don't know if he's he has bladder problems. As a bladder, that he's got a special food to be on, and we switched out the foods recently, so it could be that. But it could also be like cat fever, because he's got cat AIDS. No joke, got cat AIDS. So he can get sick easy. But he's a fucking trooper of a cat, for real. He's a big boy. He knows he can handle. But let's see. Is there anything else to talk about for this leg day? Fucking, if Sam Solik's eating 2,500 calories, I need to be at like 1,800. I think I was kind of scared to drop back down to sub 2,000, but like, I would rather be in kind of a hard diet phase for a little while and then like have cheat days, because it's not a competition diet, you know what I mean? If I strict diet for the week and then on Sunday I have some fucking McDonald's and shit, my weekly caloric shit is going to be very still much in a deficit. So, and then realistically, the thing is, since I'm in a caloric deficit, I like to eat good foods. Like, I was always trying to eat calorically dense stuff, but right now, since I'm not getting a lot of calories, a lot of micronutrients from just the mass amount of food, I'm kind of like really gonna be trying to stick to chicken, beef, um, decent amount of salt. Uh, I don't worry about healthy fats. I just kind of stay away from fat in general. Like, sometimes you're gonna have fat, sometimes you're not. I don't know what to tell you. Most people eat fat all fucking day long. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but like everything people eat has an ungodly amount of butter in it for no fucking reason. I saw a dude cooking chicken one time, and I was just like, look, I've cooked chicken both ways, by the way. It does not taste that much fucking better to have a half stick of fucking butter on one chicken breast. It doesn't make any sense. It's just overuse of butter, bro. I used like half a tablespoon for 2 chicken breasts. Cooks fine. You guys are tripping on this butter shit. It's weird, but really not much else to talk about. Oh god, okay. Legs done. So started out doing standing hamstrings on the quad machine, and then I went to just the lay down hamstring machine, and then is there somebody coming? No can tells. All the gym wipes just flew everywhere from my backpack. That's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, standing hams to laying hams to the uh, abductors and adductors. Adductors is adding, and you put things together to add. So putting your legs together is adding, and then the abductor is you're bringing your legs apart. They're going away. They're being abducted. That's just how someone explained it to me. I don't fucking know, but Humpty Dumpty, shat on a wall. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then after that I did calves, and then after that I was supposed to go onto the quad machine just for a couple of set-a-roonies, but somebody was on it, and it was a person with a trainer too, so, which never really happens at this gym, even though there are like 2 or 3 trainers. It's not common, but I didn't really want to ask to jump in just because they're doing a one-on-one type of dealie. But then that's it. Yeah, going to the gym sucks now again, boys. I love it. It kind of used to be like this fun time where it was like I'm hyped to go, and at the same time I'm curious what's gonna happen. Now it's like just pain. There's gonna be pain. Pain's gonna continue until it stops. Oh yeah, so I did leg press, right? And I did it kind of like, it's actually a really shit leg press. But if you put your feet at the bottom, it's like one of those ones with a curved pad for whatever the fuck reason. There's a curved footing. You get it kind of makes it like a hack squat, sort of. Except, obviously, you got your, it's like you were bending over doing a hack squat. I don't know. It was a little bit better than I thought, and you could actually like roll your feet and push with your heels on the bar on the bottom. It was really bizarre, but I might actually throw that in one day as like a heavy set of some sort. I might do that instead of. I'm not sure. It's a lot of impingement. I don't know if I'd want to start on it, but it felt like it was a pretty good power movement there. And I don't know about you guys, but like, if I get the right stance and shit correct, I can go deeper than a motherfucker on the fucking leg press. It has to be the right angles, obviously. You can't be folding up on yourself But if my legs are like out enough, I can just it just goes zoop. But and then I still have like absurd amounts of power, even all the way at the bottom. It really doesn't make any sense. There's still a lot of drive going on. Okay, so I flew back to my dad's house, grabbed chicken. I don't know. Did I say I forgot other shit? I don't remember, but grabbed a bunch of chicken I had in the freezer, and now I'm flying back to go get the dextrose shake. Didn't see Panda at the house. Slightly concerning because he's tired right now, so he's not leaving. He's not leaving his spot very much, but he was sleeping a bunch earlier, so he should be all right. But we're gonna go get to meet motherfucking Shelby Dog and Boss Dog. Boss and Shelby get to meet the motherfucking doggos and a gray cat. But yeah, I already gave the spiely do on what went down for legs. Let's see. I've eaten about 40, 70, 100 grams of protein so far, which is pretty cherry, because that just means I need to have like a shake and one more meal. My shake's gonna be at like at least 40, right? 40 grams. A thing on protein. If you're a small dude, if you're in the beginning of gains and stuff, then a 25-gram protein drink is probably good enough after the gym. But again, make sure you're getting your daily protein in. Otherwise, you can just say, fuck even bothering with this. You know what I mean? Like, you need fucking protein. You need a decent amount of it. When you're in a cut, people say you should have more protein, but it's really just going to be about the same amount of protein, but it's just going to be a way larger percent of your calories in when you're on a diet phase. You're just going to be eating more protein. Same amount of protein. Maybe even less protein if you're, depending how crazy your fucking bulk was. If you were... Stop stopping in the road for birds, man. It's a fucking bird. It will move. It's not a fucking baby chicken. Fuck. Okay, right. But let's just say you struggle with getting your protein in. You should shoot for at least 40 grams in your protein shake. You should buy a protein that has more than 25 grams in one serving, because typically it can get kind of hard. It can get a little irritating, let's say, to be double scooping or 1.5 scooping, especially if whatever you're using doesn't maybe taste that great, or you just don't want to drink that amount if you don't like it. Some proteins, you can only make it so concentrated while it still tastes all right, and it's not just absurdly thick. So, but like, let's say you're trying to get 200 grams of protein in. I feel like that's a pretty average. I think even people below 200 pounds, typically a lot of them just shoot for that number. But like right now, as long as I'm getting, I'm like really shooting for 160, 180, but that's because I'm in a pretty strong caloric deficit. The last few days I've been at around 2,000 calories, and I think I'm gonna drop it just because I feel pretty fucking satiated at like 1,800 to 2,200 is like pretty much where I can just cruise if my meals are spaced out enough. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to feel hungry sometimes. You're not supposed to never feel hungry. You're a human fucking being. It's a human emotion. It's a thing that happens. It does not mean that you need food. Like, I could tell you exactly what it means, but I'm too lazy. It's something about ghrelin and your stomach size. There's multiple factors, but one of them is not you need food. It's dum-dums. Bro, there's different signs that will tell you that you need food, all right? And being hungry just isn't fucking one of them. It's not. It's a sign that you want food. That's literally what that is. It's 101% the sign that you want food. And sometimes you'll want food when you need it. I don't know anyone who ever needed food that didn't want it. So, sounds about right to me. I know a shitload of people that want food that don't need it. You know how many of those there are? Too many of them. Way too many of them. And you know why that is? It's crap fucking food. It's goddamn crap food. I swear to God, if you were trying to eat rice, broccoli, and chicken, you could not be fucking fat unless you were like, well, tonight I'm just going to have a plate of rice because, the chicken doesn't sound that great. No shit. It's not pure sugar. But still, it's still fucking, it has to be hard to get fat on that. And then even, you could switch it up to Idahoan, right? Switch it up to some Idahoan potatoes. You're going to have twice the mass of potatoes. Twice the mass. It's like 158 grams of rice in a cup, and it's like over 200 calories, 45 grams, 50 grams of carbs. When fucking a bag of Idahoan potatoes, one serving's 140 grams, barely less than the amount of rice, right? It's a fucking 110 calories. What the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here if you can't have a whole fucking baseball of potatoes and still feel and not be satiated by that? I don't know what we're doing here. Obviously, if you're 250 pounds, 300 pounds, you might not feel satiated by that. But guess what? If you're in a situation where you need to lose a significant percentage of your body weight by exercising and dieting, you're going to feel hungry all the fucking time. You need to get used to that shit. I'm dead serious. If you're trying to lose 100 pounds, you better get very used to being hungry. Very used to it. Because you know how used to it I was? I didn't even know I was hungry. That's how fucking used to it I was. That's how used to it you get. It's simple. You know how I had to. It was such a mental battle for the first half of the bulk to constantly just fucking face food. It literally everyone understands this. It gets to the point where I don't believe any human being can be in a 500 plus caloric surplus on clean eating. I don't believe it. And if you're doing it, you're probably intaking a shitload of fat. Healthy fats. It's still fucking fat, dude. You don't need that much goddamn fat. There's no possible chance. I'm yelling a lot. I need my dextrose real bad. But but I'm dead serious. Like, for what possible fucking reason? I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. All I know is that leg day was fucking grueling, man. And it was a calm leg day too. Like, sometimes I'd be marching around and shit. Hard to let my heart rate drop the whole time. But that workout was just, I think it's because it's so fucking hot in there. It's still 95 degrees in the gym, so 90. Feels like 88 if you have a fan blowing right on you. It's bad in there, all right? It's bad. Don't worry about it. But let's see. This is an 8-minute video, and I've already taken like 3 other videos. So I guess I'll just call it here and see how many people actually comment if you got to this part, because I'm genuinely curious. If you're hearing these words right now, just type something in the comments. It can be a single letter. I don't give a shit. But like, if you made it here, you're a fucking G. Oh, sugar girl. What's that? Yeah. Who the dog? Who the dog? Who the dog? Yeah. Yeah.